Hello and welcome to Polish Teach English channel. Recently I was asked to hem a curtain, and after cutting it I got such a wonderful piece of fabric. It's a dense curtain fabric. So I decided to make a seat cushion for a chair since I have such a thick cloth. So I cut 12 by 12 centimeters squares from the curtain fabric and squares 10 by 10 centimeters from the additional fabric. Now we take two different squares, put them together and pin them. We measure where the center is. Match the centers of both fabrics and form a fold. Then do the same with all the four sides. I prepared 25 pieces like this. Then we sew everything together. First, let's fix the folds and the corners of fabrics with a stitch. We lay a line at a distance of 7 millimeters, that is just the width of the presser foot. Look, we lay the line around the entire perimeter. This is what the finished sewn parts look like. I prepared 25 parts, now we need to sew them together. I will try to sew everything together at once. The whole canvas is 5 by 5 squares. We start here, from the upper part. We put these two parts face to face. Lay a stitch and immediately connect the next two parts to them, then the other two, and so on. They will all be in the same line. Then we will also attach the next row to these details. I connected all the details together and they are held on these threads. Now the next step remains. Fold and stitch each row like I do. This is how the finished sewn part looks like from the front side. From the seamy side it looks like this. This side will be covered with an additional fabric. Now I need to make small cuts of about 3 to 4 centimeters on the seamy side. This technique is called bonbon. You can make a blanket, a rug, or a seat using this technique. Now we need to evenly fill hollow fiber or any other filling material into each of these pillows. Check how the filled pillow looks from the front side. Take a look at how the front part looks after stuffing. Now we take a needle and a thread to sew the cuts neatly. The cuts are sewn, but the seat doesn't look finished yet. Therefore, we will hide everything now. For this I have prepared a piece of additional fabric 46 by 46 centimeters. The size of the seat I got is 42 by 42 centimeters. We put the seamy side of the seat and additional fabric together, placing the seat in the middle of the big square. You may have guessed that we should fix the parts together, so that they stay in place. For this, I came up with this method. I used a needle and a thread to make little stitched dots in these places, row by row, fixing the whole piece of lower fabric to the seat. The small stitches are not noticeable, but they will hold the piece tightly and the fabrics won't move anywhere. Next, I hemmed the edges of the seat. I picked up the lower fabric with a needle and a thread and sewed it to the front side. Luckily, I was still able to make the seam along the edge, even though the stuffed little pillows were getting in my way. Well, that's it. I finished this beauty. It turned out to be a lovely seating cushion. As you can see, it's so voluminous, very soft, and at the same time, quite elastic. Well, these pads can be of any colors you like, but they also look very pretty in a single color, or in bright colorful shades for children. Wish you some creative inspiration, support me with likes and comments, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video.